Afternoon, everyone. Hope you had a good week so far and that your weekend is looking good. Independence Day for the United States is this weekend, and people are excited about that. I'm not. I don't like fireworks. I like barbecues, but otherwise, much of the holiday is not my favorite thing. But you know, it's happening, and kudos to people who celebrate, I guess. Today we're going to play Elden Ring. Looking forward to this. We are done with Limgrave, largely. We have very few things left to do. Come on, where's my cursor? There's my cursor. Making sure that my audio is still good. We didn't go talk to the Two Fingers, so we're going to go do that. We also can talk to Raya here.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need? Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormveil, didn't we? Well done. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
+8?
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
What a friendly chat.
The misshapen corpse under Stormveil. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary. Ah, so you've met Dee. Dee is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends. Dee was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
I don't think I've found the curse mark. I thought he died much faster than that. But maybe not. Do you have anything to say about Raya?
Hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it. I thank you, as your brother in arms. So what can I do for you? Are you acquainted with a man named Roger? You know, the piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony. He was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind. No more, though. You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch. Take well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside. Breaks them.
Rough. Corin's still here. We need to talk to the Two Fingers. Let's go do that, and we'll talk to God. What's his name?
Oh, this is a rare occasion.
Gideon. Sir Gideon
I can't
here.
remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
It's quite the cane there.
There's nothing left to...
Are you that new Tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya, the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the Tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave Tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the greater of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, Tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
Yeah, I would have been sure. I'm going to take the axe just because I am doing strength primarily. The dragon is cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but like, I'm never going to use it, man. I guess we technically have this exactly the stats that we need for it. Usually I don't have enough faith, but I'm just gonna take the axe. If I'm ever desperate, I can just freaking duplicate the remembrance. There aren't too many remembrances that I want both of. Okay. Last things to do in Round Table. I don't think Nefeli Lu is here yet. We can go check. I think she shows up down underneath after the village, the Omen village, or whatever. Omen slash, what are they called? Frog people?
I am pleased. Would you like me to... now?
Albanark village. It's either Albanark or Omen village. I think it's the Albanark village, but there are omens
You are
there as well.
very warm. My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed. And the ancient plot, in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke. In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the Black Knife Prince that fascinate dear Roger so.
Ooh, a clue.
But it wouldn't be right to give this to him. Stuck as he is in the round table hold, perhaps you could make use of it?
Cool. And the last thing to do is to go jump off the balcony and fight the dude down there. Also, I never use it for practical purposes, but if I ever get invaded, I enjoy having them in Mixed Veil. Just to be a meme. Okay. I do know where that is, I believe. I love the scattered bloodstains down here. I'm probably going to die at least once to this prick. Sure, we'll take a tickle. Rip. My attack timing is so bad. Hey. Good stuff. The Cipher Pata is one of the weapons that I was looking at internally before starting this run, because it requires 30 faith and does exclusively holy damage. And so I'm gonna give it a try at the very least. That door doesn't open. I still haven't decided exactly what we're gonna do. I think we are gonna keep leveling up faith for the time being. then all Gideon has to say is clues about where the other Elden or friggin'
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers.
Great ruins are.
Then I bid you welcome. As a true member of the Round Table, I am known as Gideon Ofnir. As a Tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge. To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant. You'll be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The
I don't think we need to sit and listen to all of his
General Moderator Reich, Morgoth, and Renala. You'll still be after.
I don't really care about hearing about each of them individually. Again, I thought, yeah, there she is.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the Round Table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormveil. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You were the one to defeat him. I would hazard. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Nice.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you have father is Lee, I'm sure talking. It's about time I head. I'll see you again, Warren.
Ah, well then.
I mean, rejection's okay, but
May the
whatever.
Golden Order.
Okay, so 3 major things on the docket. First and foremost, we're going to go activate Godric's Great Rune. Second, and this is the real intent behind the name of the stream, we're going to go to the Siofra River Well. Siofra being an Irish word, as I understand it, and the SI in Gaelic pronunciations and names being an SH sound. As an Ashling or Roisin. Going to the Siofra River Well and going through as much of that as we can. It's one of my least favorite sections of the game, which is why I want to make sure to do it while I'm still in a good mood. And then we're going to go to Liurnia, which is another pronunciation. Not nightmare, people usually pronounce Liurnia correctly, but reading it initially correctly is a difficulty for some people. Because, you know, it's not a word that... It's a name, not a word that people necessarily know. Ooh, but nice shot to the ankle. Thanks for taking out your friend, bro. I guess it's kind of an assumption that they're friends. And no horse. Right. And if we have additional time / I get bored and want to, we'll go to Raya Lucaria. And that'll be something we do next stream to completion. Because having access to respecking, I don't intend to respec, but having access to it is always good. Okay, I don't think there are any secrets or chests here. I could be wrong. I guess there's this, whatever this is. A warming stone. Definitely need that. Not me also forgetting that I can jump. I don't think there are chests, so I think we're just gonna go to the tower. I'm hoping to use more magic once we get better spells, because Fireball is fine, but it's not great. And once we get to 28 Faith and can use Lightning Bolt, that'll be really what I start caring about. magic. I think there's a site of grace inside here, or at least for sure there's at the top of the lift. But then we'll go back and explore further down. It is a long lift, though. Nice, dude. 10 out of 10. A buff naked man who punches things. It's quite hot in the United States this week, so I am a little eepy. His swords are longer than mine. The armor also looks fairly like armor in the DLC, so maybe he just forgot to activate the Great Runes. So now, when we rest at a site of grace, we can attune a Great Rune and use a rune arc to activate it. I don't know if I even have rune arcs. Yeah, I somehow haven't picked up a single one. Okay. So let's see if there's anything down this way. Boards. Good dodge, bird. I guess bestial sling is probably a good way to take out these guys. I was kind of hoping it would spread and hit more of them in one shot, but you know. Cool. And that's all we came here for, so let's go to the River Well. It's really dark. I don't remember if there's a special event of any kind. This area. Nice. Another ash ore I'll never use. Picking up the golden sunflowers because they're used to make holy pots. And since it takes intelligence to cast the those who live in death spell, which frankly I don't have any, best to be prepared. Alrighty, I think this is the longest elevator in the game. We can sit, twiddle our thumbs. I can have a nice drink of water, try to cool off a little. I don't mind the camera reacting to the rings of the elevator. It's very pretty, though. That's for sure. And I'm not going to argue about whether it's well designed or not. I think it is well designed. I just hate all the enemies here. I hate the lightning shockers. I hate the sniper archers, and it's just not chill, you know. Siofra, or Siofra, if you prefer. But I've heard of most Siofra pronounced by people who are closer to Ireland than I am, ethnically and culturally. Okay, there are a lot of people hiding in the dark, but they're very, very slow, so I'm not too concerned about needing to fight them. I just need to be able to see them. I don't think Dukist Herba is used for anything I care about, but I still pick it up anyway. Melted mushrooms, I think, are used a little bit. You can ride Torrent down here, which is one benefit to this area. There is a lot to gather. And I love the bell whenever you double jump. Big fan. We'll be jumping down there later, so we're not gonna go into that room. It takes so long to kill these guys, and they hit hard enough that I just don't think it's worth even trying, unless you're trying to get their weapon. Rip. Smithing stone 4, that's good. So look at them shambling around. Platforming in a game not designed as a platformer is a crime. I don't know if I'm willing to forgive From Software for this in general. freaking Dark Souls has a lot of... The Golden Centipedes are worth it. A lot of platforming that you shouldn't have for being not a platformer. Dark Souls 2 has a moderate amount. And Dark Souls 3 has not too much, but the Cathedral of the Deep is so stressful. So much more so than it needs to be. Is there an item there? There are a bunch of messages probably telling me that I'm wasting my time. Yeah. Cool. Nope. Nice. Okay. I think that's that for here. Yeah, just they have so much health, and I don't have if I had a strike weapon, then perhaps I would consider it, but lacking a good strike weapon, I'm just not going to waste the time. There are far more runes elsewhere that we can acquire more easily, and we don't care about their weapons. Sometimes when I think I'm clever, I'll leave messages for people. Most of the time I don't think I'm clever enough to leave a message, and most of the time I think the messages other people think are clever are dumb. So I usually just don't. But we'll see if I do at some point. Grab. Good stuff. Okay, so those of you not familiar with this area, there are, I believe, 6 torches that we need to find and light. And once we do, we open the path to the boss of the area. Excuse me. It's a very cool boss. At least the first time you fight it. But the hard part is that the torches are... well, they blend in pretty well. And I always forget at least one of them. These guys also hit very hard. And are not prone to being staggered if they're in their rage attack. What the torch obelisks are a little taller than the other ones, and they have the writing on them. So here's one. You can see that fire on those stairs is a result of having lit one of these. I don't want to deal with crab. Don't want to deal with crab. Anything over here? Nope. See if we can get an angle. Yeah. Maybe there are 8, actually. Here's the map. They're all scattered along most of the green parts here, and then there's like 1 or 2 in here. You get access to this whole area later through a different path. And you can see roughly where the land overlaps, which I think is kind of fun. Yeah. The Ghost Glove Ward is good. There are a couple of spirits that will want to upgrade. Ow. See if I remember all the different secrets around here. There's one. We'll go down there eventually. I think there's something back here. Yeah. Stone Sword key. You know, because it's a stone, or it's a key, and it's made as a stone. No damage. Cool. The dwelling arrows are good magical shots that don't drop as much as normal arrows. I like their headpieces quite a bit. I think they're goofy and fun. So I always get excited when they drop an item, but their armor is a pretty low drop from them. That's another reason why these guys are awful. They like to jump out of nowhere. That's one we already looked. Cool. Detour for the Silver Fireflies. Lots of land octopodes, perhaps. Pronunciation, not proper pluralization. We could kill... It's really easy to kill these things when you have a fire weapon because they you can interrupt basically anything they do with a fire attack. A lot of poison. Wow. I do want some random blossoms for poison arrows, because there are a couple of instances where poison arrows are very good. I'm not too worried about being poisoned, though. Let it chill, and we'll just try to drink when we think to. I mean, also, if we die, it's not like we've killed too many people in areas that we're gonna come back to. There are a couple of jump scare horned followers here, though, so I'm gonna top off before climbing up. Arrows. Usually the guy above starts coming down, yeah, so we'll avoid getting sat on. We got the Arsenal Charm, and I think that's a little better than a tiny bit of max HP from the Crimson Medallion, whatever it's called. Got aggro on something else. Whenever your HUD appears, that means something has seen you. Or, obviously, if you hit triangle or use an item, that'll pull up the HUD as well, but... I missed this section on my first and second playthroughs, but there was one time where I was trying to get all of the cookbooks and didn't know that there was a merchant up here. And listen to him play a song for a bit. Kind of, I mean, it's very quiet.
Oh, a cut.
Yeah, making soap is good. I don't care about the cured meat, but I just like buying things. Stone sword keys. We have 5, so we're okay.
Goodbye.
And then that's where all the Miranda blossoms were, so that's cool. Let's go to the midpoint site of Grace. Let me reset. I think it's in here. No, it's in the next. It's over there. Okay. Let's go get the Site of Grace, I guess, and then we'll come back, sweep down through here. Hi, Crab. You feeling irate? Rip, rip. Rip. Bad jump. My timing is off for these guys because I haven't played this game in years. There's a portal up there. We can go through it to get closer to the end faster, but we don't really need to. Who shot me? Arrow came from behind. There you are. The whistle usually means that someone's seen me. The big axe, I think, means they're a little stronger. The big axe is also not a bad weapon. I think we have 3 more. There's one. We did the animation, the lightning can't hurt us. So usually I go all the way through and then loop back. There's one up there. Rip. There's one down here with the rats. I think they mostly leave us alone. Hey, our first rune arc. This is where the snipers get particularly bad. Hey, that was the last one. Cool. There's a golden seed here. Another stone sword key, as I recall. There's a lot of stress that goes into platforming in this game, but the double jump really, really makes a difference. It certainly reduces a lot of the stress. Not all of it, because you can still frickin' die very easily. But I get pretty blasé about a lot of the platforming that I'm familiar with because of the double jump. Another rune arc, sure. I don't think it's possible to get down there. Excuse me. Okay, then we just need to make it past the snipers to the last site of grace up there. There's probably some safe route you can take. I just kind of keep a lookout, ready to dodge if anything starts aiming at me. I also don't remember if there's anything worth like stopping by to pick up in there. This one Only needs one question mark? I thought it needed two. It does need two, yeah. But this leads to that part of Caelid. Mostly just here for this. Like right here is where we can get the Scarab Talisman. And I think we might go get that. We might go get that today. We might try at least. $4,000 runes. It's not many. We're almost at the. We need 10,000 to level up stage anyway. So I don't know that it's. I don't think I went up here. I think there's something up here. Man, we never would have made it to the end without the inverted hawk heater shield. Don't think there's anything scattered here. This fight gets a bit dicey. Mostly because it's big and we're small. But we should be fine. So I don't think there's a summoning pool here. But I'd like to be sure. Got him. Always pick the Stake America here, because otherwise you have to walk all the way back up. I always chuckle at people who are like wearing mismatched armor sets. At least mismatched in the point of wearing a big piece of chest armor and no leg armor. Just because in Elden Ring, most things at a certain point will just kill you. With no ifs, ands, or buts. And so there's just not much point, in my opinion, trying to like optimize an armor set. You really just play Fashion Souls. Or Elden Bling, as I hear it's called. And we should be able to get the heal, so we don't get hit by that from that close. Second. close. He does a little horseshoe. Yeah, you can try to kick me with your hind legs all you want. Thank you for making those horns non-collidable. Excuse me. The Ancestral Followers are also a pet favorite of mine for friggin' summoning Ash. I like ranged ones you can drop off at the back of an arena and they'll just shoot and sometimes take aggro. Cool. That went pretty quickly, so I think we are gonna pop upstairs. We'll go here. Yeah, I mean, we'll keep pushing faith. Okay. So we need to get up on the ridge. I think we need to go this way to do that. There are a couple of sites of grace we can pick up. We can pick up the frickin' map if we want. There are a number of things in this swamp. Like, we're not going to talk to that guy. We're not going to worry about getting things. We'll be back here properly sometime after Liurnia. Because there are sections of this swamp that can be done very realistically early on. Oh, that's Faded Early Flower. I don't know what's up with the shaders or the lighting, and maybe I should just reinstall the game. Battle of Aeonia. Verdana and Millennia locked in stalemate, then the Scarlet Rot blooms.
Welcome, dear customer. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
I will buy one preserving bolus. Okay. Oh, we are so not near where I thought we were. Okay, so there's a finger reader crone there. The other cave entrance for the Gale Tunnel is like right here. Yeah, we are nowhere near where I thought we were. Don't wanna anger the pest or its pup. I do want the map. I always like getting maps. That's the Church of Dragon Communion up there. There's Exikes. That's a name I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly for sure. I guess let's go get the map first. Another finger reading prone. Marcella. Yeah, we need to be up around here. No, it's a merchant.
Buying or selling?
Rothbone. That's worth it, for sure. I kind of want the cracked pot. We want to cosplay as Nefeli Lu. We can buy most of her stuff here.
Be well.
Thanks, man. Let's go get the Church of Dragon Communion side of Grace too. Again, I think we're mostly going to prioritize Faith over Arcane, but you never know. You never know. Cathedral Dragon Communion. My apologies. Plus, when we come back to Caelid, it's always nice to already have most of the sites of grace that we would ever want. Okay. We're not going to go down to the Radon Festival until we free Alexander for sure. It's east. We're going to go north. Also, I'm just wondering why Caelid is so weird. Like, what lighting trick are they using that is bugging out for me? So that port, I remember being a real pain. I don't think we're going to go there first.
You... Please, I can read them. Your fingers. Please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Oh. Are you one for festivals or flowers? To the south, a grand festival to make the stars turn. To the east, the heart and bud of a flower to be. But dare you enter into the heart of the scarlet rot?
Okay, so this flaming wall is how I usually get to it. You follow it to the east. Keep going all the way to the cliff. Then I believe it's right over here. Yeah. Watch out for the abductor virgin. This cave. Now, the hard part is you go through this cave, you're guaranteed to be scarlet rotted. I don't think I have cure poison, but I definitely don't have cure rot. Plus the frickin' Okay, well, these geysers will freaking get you. I generally don't think it's worth wasting your preserving boluses here, because you're just gonna die. If you can avoid rolling, that's ideal, because without soap, if you roll in a status condition water, then it'll kill you, or it'll continue to apply that status condition once you get out. It's just 47 runes, right? Do we really care? 64? Yeah, we're not going to do that again. We're just going to jump. Because that's just going to keep happening if we have to delay. So usually you just corpse run through this cave to get the talisman at the end. And if you want to be patient, there are a couple of spots that you can avoid being rotted in. The Aeonian butterflies are the real objective, because they're used to create the preserving boluses. We'll use heal instead of a blast. It's truly an unpleasant cave. There's nothing good about this section of the game. Because then there are also a bunch of rats. And a bunch of people who shoot poison at you. If you're poisoned and scarlet rotted, you might as well just call that run a wash. You can charge that for a while. Holy cow. I don't want to waste that much FP. And then again, you just run through, pick up as many of the butterflies as you feel confident grabbing, and try to avoid getting scarlet rotted by the flower. Well, we tried, right? So we're poisoned and scarlet rotted, as we mentioned. So what we're going to do is we're going to run and jump up these abductor virgin corpses. Get this item. I'm a fan of the venomous fang. There are a non-negligible number of times I have used it as the weapon of choice to kill the boss here. We'll drink our Crimson Tears, we'll heal ourselves before we go in, and we'll just do our best. No point doing anything other than our best. I like to rush the Clean Rot Knight Spear, because believe it or not, there's another Clean Rot Knight here. They shoot the Death Cheerios, as my brother calls them. that dash attack that they do goes into the log of absolute BS hitboxes. So you'll see that stance move now causes them to regenerate health, which is a real kick in the teeth when we're draining health constantly. Yeah. Again, we didn't think we were going to make it out there. No, why are we dropping frames now? Why are we dropping frames? What happened? Come on, YouTube. We're really dropping frames. Holy cow. Okay, but our frames are back. Okay. That sucks. Hopefully my phone can handle it. I'm not using a mobile hotspot, but my phone has no issues connecting to the internet. And so I can connect to my phone and share the hotspot with my computer, share the Wi-Fi with my computer, and that gets me a stable experience usually. Getting stuck. Oh, come on. Getting stuck on the geometry is garbage. Do I not have any? Guess I don't. Just gonna check to make sure that we're still actually streaming. Looks like quality is a little down, but quality is pretty far down. Frustrating. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that's okay. Okay. I'll just pop it again. I don't plan to use magic in this fight at all. Come on, break your block. You don't need a block. Gotta heal. Okay, we got one of them down, and I think the other one will be easier. I don't think the other one blocks as much. stamina. I love the sound of their armor. I love the clink of the armor. And we got what we came for. Okay. Time to go to Liurnia proper. Yeah, we'll come back. Buying the beast torch is good, but we don't need it yet. I'll hold off. We can deal without stamina recovery.
I can do, can I?
Okay. There are two ways out here. One of them actually goes forward. The other one is just a useless room. Looks like we picked wrong. A Shabriri Grate. Good thing we don't need to worry about those. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. Yeah. Welcome to Liurnia. Lots of places we can go. Usually I go up the right side first. That's kind of where you're ostensibly supposed to go. That's where path kind of leads. Okay, so that plateau area is Ronnie's ending spot. That makes sense. And then there's the Albanarg village. There's Raya Lucaria. Yeah. Here you are.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayata, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden. Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
We don't plan to do the madness ending. We're going to do Ronnie's ending this playthrough. But if a woman asks for a grape, you might as well give her a grape, you know?
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes.
He looks remarkably like one of my good
friends.
friends.
On sorceries at the Academy of Raya Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge. Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries as promised, only None of them are particularly
Hey,
great.
hey, you sell Glintstone Pebble, and Glintstone Pebble is arguably the best sorcery in the game. And you'll sell Glintstone Arc.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Raya Lucaria.
Raya Lucaria. I would say Raya.
Sorceries.
But again,
Only
that's why we're
spells have been
practicing our
closed
proper
for
pronunciation.
quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here, as you might have guessed. The seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key, and so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning. Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery, but still, my place is at the Academy. You've taken an apprenticeship with Selen. Well, that is something. Selen was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy. I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us. But Selen was expelled from the Academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers, under the name of the Graven Witch. I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selen would never do such things.
As with most NPCs, if you fulfill his wish, he ends up dying. That's where we started the game. Nice. We love cosplay. We'll just break that. 6 smoldering butterflies. Oh boy. We're gonna need to upgrade Vigor soon because our flasks are already pretty much full heals.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
Take a quick book. I like the astrologer outfit. We're not gonna buy it. Buy the lantern, because that's at least moderately useful. We probably don't need to buy small smithing stones. You can put the lantern here, and that's a good spot for it usually. No, I should find it. Heck. Come on. No, no. Frickin' heck. Definitely. No, what? Hello, Nene. I've completely screwed up my items here. Here we go. How's it going? Must be near midnight where you are. Yeah, it's been a bit. I goofed up setting up my stream on Monday, and first it was accidentally set to private, and then second it was set to be made for kids, and so that definitely helped my outreach to audience greatly. I did stream, and it was fine, but it was not well attended, to say the least. But settings should be fixed for this one, and I should have them fixed for... I think I was simply tired and not thinking ahead. Come on. 10:30 p.m. Gross. Okay, so the map is down the road there. I was playing Ball Pit, or Ball X Pit, which is a delightful roguelike inspired by the game Breakout. So far, currently, Mondays are the kind of flex spot for when I want to play a game but don't want to have a series that is a game. And that's good and bad. It's good because it means I get to, if I have a game I want to try but don't want to commit to, I can just play it. But if I don't have a game, I'm scrambling to come up with something to play most of the time. Jeez. So, yeah, Monday's the flex spot. So a flex game for something I can play for one stream and call it good. I am already. We beat Godric last time, right? And so nowhere else to go but up, as it were. And don't you dare suggest Caelid, because no, we're not going to Caelid yet. We did a couple of things. We went and activated Godric's Great Rune. We did all of the Siofra River Well, and then we went and got the Gold Scarab, and that's everything we've accomplished so far. Aristocrat boots. Oh man, my plebeian boots just weren't cutting it. Okay, so this is heading further north. That's Site of Grace. I'm gonna pop back up here. Not all of it is that bad. I'll acknowledge that not all of it is that bad. There are some parts of Caelid that are certainly doable and tolerable, even this early in the game. But I just don't want to deal with it, is the bottom line. I prefer to go to Caelid when I am over-prepared rather than under-prepared. This is the back path. This is just the back route. I don't need to be here. I mistakenly thought that this was down. So let's just teleport right back, because oopsie. Was there any more then? Maybe there isn't. Ah, there was something down here. Yeah, there's a carriage. Okay, I was just stupid. Tree spear. I think that's also a faith weapon, technically. Ignore his roar. And then we have marionettes. It'd be good to replenish our golden rune stash. Today we're mostly just exploring Raya Lucaria. Dying, apparently. If we get bored and have enough time, we'll go to the academy proper, but mostly I think we're doing the surrounding stuff, and we'll start next stream at Raya Lucaria. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. I hate these guys. Ugh, buy 6,000 runes. Woulda loved ya. This might be the point where we need to start leveling up our vigor again. Can we please? Thank you. Oh, you're not a friend. You were just holding your lit torch in the grass. What a responsible individual. Yeah. It's mostly just getting stun locked that irritates me, and they're very good at stun locking you if you aren't careful. Down there, I'm pretty sure there's a catacombs or something. We should probably just go get the map. This marks Millennia's southward march. The blade of Mikola and her clean-wrought knights grant her wings never to be clipped. We will come back through here. We're just gonna head over and get the map first. Not the least of reasons why Hayata is right here.
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any Shabiri grapes in your possession to me? I'm on a pilgrimage, in search of the distant light, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes.
I have no grapes as of this present moment, but we'll go get some. One of them might taste very familiar. Something. What? Anyway. Oh, come on. Surely that was close enough. Goodness gracious. Definitely gonna need to start leveling bigger soon. Okay. So let's go back to these ruins. They're demi-humans. No, they're dogs. Soldiers. Hey, thanks for going for that sword instead of that horn. I'd be a lot more concerned if you'd blown your horn. Those are just the glintstones rocks, yeah. Hey, fellas. Thank you for your time. I feel like if there's a what's that, an invisible wall on the floor, it's pretty distinct and recognizable, so I'm not going to stress too much about trying to look through here. Okay. Yeah. It's good. I don't remember where this portal goes to. Again, if I recall, R'hllana is the boss of Raya Lucaria. We're not planning to go to Raya Lucaria proper today. We're just going to be exploring Liurnia for the most part. Race ahead? I mean, sure. Sure, we'll go here. Yes, she is pretty easy, but I prefer to have streams that are easy to title because we have a clear objective that that communicates what people are going to get when they get to the stream. The title of this stream was based on the Siofra River Well and Raya Lucaria and Liurnia of the Lakes, and other things that are commonly mispronounced. We can stick around up here. I think we're gonna go back. Let's go down to that catacomb. We can go say out of the Turtle Pope too. Ooh, what do you want to say? The puppets. The puppets besiege us. This is Elden Ring, not Lies of P. What are you talking about? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. And the Vulgar militia are all throughout these woods, but we just ignore them. The doorway is somewhere. There it is. Very apt descriptive name of these catacombs. Take Grave Glove Ward. Yeah, we hear ya. We hear ya, bud. Fooling no one with your stupid act. That one got me. Totally didn't see. Okay. Vague memories of this place. We need to fall down to progress further. I saw that trap. Nice. Napping is not allowed in my catacombs. I'm pretty sure he aggroes if you climb the stairs for killing him preemptively. Nice. I love cheesing the backstab. Come on. Yeah, fall down. Whew. Much smoother, much cleaner than the omen in the Stormveil Castle. Very nice, very nice. Another trap. Can I? No, no. Can I shoot a fireball and hit that guy on the ceiling? Not like that, we can't. Nice. No, we did not want to roll back into the middle of them. Woo! Cool. Cool. Ugh. We will send the lift back up. This time we'll remember to do so. Rip. I'll take a smithing stone. That is an acceptable drop. Make sure we activated this. Okay. You in the ceiling, get down here. Was a risk, would have paid off. Let's not bother the omen down there and see the aggro's. I mean, if I can not bother you either, then great. Just until I can go get my runes back. Why would you target the person down through the wall? Answer me that, Elden Ring. Riddle me that. Okay. Runes retrieved. We are going to go open that stone sword key wall. We're just exploring the rest first. You have glowing eyes. Yeah, I actually didn't see you there. Crazy. Raising my torch by reflex, thinking it's gonna block at all. Frick. Yeah, let's draw you out if possible. Big sword guy. That might be the luckiest thing to happen all day. That's crazy. That is crazy. Clearly, From Software did learn quite a bit from making Sekiro. Because that is some hitbox. Let's use a polite word. Hitbox gold standard right there. Take a heal since we're going down to where there are baddies. The Omen is on his way. Let's take you out so we don't have to dodge projectiles while fighting him. Oh. Jeez. Absolutely punishing my tomfoolery of trying to dodge away. Seems like the rest of it's safe. It's a cool hat. It'd be a shame to completely hide all the efforts of character creation, though, so we're not going to wear it. Okay. I think there are a couple of omens down here. There's this guy. There's someone who wanders. I might be thinking of a different room, though. Nope, there he is. Hey, pal. Hey, pal. No. Oh, we staggered him? Can we keep dodging? No, we can't keep dodging, but we can go in there with all of our flasks next time. The little run they do when they have the big heavy weapon is kind of cute, but also I believe they have the same animation set as the thieves, the Grey Rat-esque characters in Dark Souls 3. So let's pick these up. And if we can aggro the guy that patrols, fight him first, that might be a little safer. Or if we can aggro you, we'll avoid, well, okay, so he heard the arrow. Or didn't. I do hear footsteps. Okay. No, crap. My sword is not big enough to guarantee a stacker on them. That's making this a little difficult. There's always good old-fashioned cheese we can do. Might be our next step. We have enough to at least get one plus 12 upgrade, but I think our sword is still needing smithing stone 3s. No, come on. No. Take a drink while you can't attack. Good timing. Whew. Okay, how cheesable. I see you. We can get a target lock from up here. So as long as we don't fall down, throw in the spells. We can throw fireballs with relative impunity. Wait for him to amble back. He baited that one for sure. Okay, well, we can just walk to the side, right? Excuse me. Okay. I think I can take one omen in a fairly well-lit space. If indeed we even need to fight this omen. Pillars, whenever you're fighting something bigger than you in a small environment, use the environment as much as you can. And that I could have dodged if I was just a, what, third of a second faster? gonna bother locking on. We're just gonna pre-hit that one. Nice. Reach is one of the strongest arguments for using big weapons. Because when these guys back away, if you have a big enough weapon that attacks fast enough, you can hit them before they scurry away and continue a stagger chain and take them out before they get a chance to jump you. Oh, yeah, let's make sure we back up. One more before he moves away. Yeah. Just barely. One more cast before we get a flask. Probably just shoot the rest, right? Come again, my ARTs. We don't need to fight this guy. My heart. I'm just gonna go for it again. Yeah. I want to call it power armor, but there's a different word for it. And we got the item. We got the item. That's all we need. What's it called? I forget what it's called. I don't think it's a posture thing. I'm gonna be really salty if I die to these guys. And I am a simp for cinematics and for dramatic finishes, and so I always like to do the jumping attack just because it feels cool. And more often than not, it ends up with me dying at the hands of these little pricks. Okay. We're not gonna kill that guy. He's earned a pass. We're not capable of killing him right now. We will cheese this guy, and then we'll just move on. Nice. Because there's another omen down this hallway, as I recall. And if I'm already struggling with one, or with two, I guess, fighting a third is just going to be hard. So we'll activate the trap. Let it shoot him. Activate the trap. Let it finish him off. Excuse me. Let's go open the door first. Before we decide whether we want to fight that open or not. Let's open the door. I think there's something on that altar, and I would like to pick it up. I've just been traumatized. That's it. Like I'm not. I don't need to be afraid of these guys. I can dodge most of their attacks. I know their patterns. Okay, well enough at least. I'm just panicking because I've died a lot already. Please let me get that. Cool. Ooh. The page is pretty good. Given how many times it's killed me, at least, it's pretty good. Okay. My memory is not the best at the moment, so I don't want to just rely on that. But I think this is the shadow snakehead guy that shoots poison and has insectile traits. I think I can take him. No, it's just a watchdog. I don't see any friends, so I think I'm okay. Expect that turn. Big greedy. Hey, we like the fire attack. That's easy to get around and lets me get some hits in. We'll just drink to that. Ow. I was really hoping the stagger would happen there. Dodge this, then we'll heal. Okay. Whew. Whew. Talked big, and I really wanted to live up to it, so happy we did. And the Cadence Sellsword, also not a bad set of ash. Okay. This is over with, thank goodness. No. We're going back to level up. Okay. Our vigor is at 20. So strength would give us more defense, if only barely. I think we do want to go for the faith, though. Okay. Once again, I don't want to fight the vulgar militia. Let's try that again. I don't want to fight the vulgar militia. They're hard to fight from horseback, and they're really annoying to fight on the ground. So where to next? I don't feel like dealing with sniper lobsters, so let's keep going up here. Just barely, huh? You guys are just too cool. Too cool to hang out down there. Okay. So that's a site of grace we have. Turtle Pope's way the heck up there. So maybe I do go deal with sniper lobsters. There's the fight going on down there. There's that tower that we go explore. I think we'll go to the tower after. We'll come back up this way. Maybe, eventually, we hope. The White Wolves, you say? Okay, we've got the crystal crab there. I think if you kill the crystal crab, it drops a sorcery. But certainly not relevant. We don't care. That hit really hard. There we go. Nope. There are some small crystal crabs in Raya Lucaria that do drop things when killed. I think we can take it to the other end. So I guess I don't know the bounds of this fight, because it seems to have disappeared. Okay, up there, up there. We will feel that in some case. Take some death root. There's one of these Leyendell soldiers that drops a, oh my gosh, absolute rookie today. One of these Leyendell soldiers that drops a lightning prayer book. That would be convenient. Does that put us all the way back in the catacombs? Yeah, boy. Boy. Yep. I guess there's probably a site of grace up there. So let's go get that first, so we don't have to ride our horse for another minute and a half. Four more, and then we can do lightning. Lightning bolt spell, whatever words. Dang. Yep. Yeah, bad dodge. Okay. Hey. Dragon Colt Barebow. Cool. Again, the lighting. Okay, so then we can go further off if we want. I think we're gonna go back first. This is way up the side of Grace. Okay. I don't think we need to be too worried. People up here. Some of them can shoot magic, but most of them can't. Bye. Doesn't look like they dropped anything, so we're good. I didn't want to jump all the way off. Okay. There's anything over there. Always happy to pick up a golden rune one. I think you get something if you kill the spectral troll knight. Yeah, I should have assumed it was going to be able to reach me. I'm hoping the real soldiers take a little bit of aggro. It's okay, Site of Grace is just right up there. I guess we have someone else in agony. Oh, there. That's the guy we're going to talk to. So let's... Wow. Let's throw a bit of fire. Yeah, the big glintstone blades. Kind of rough. Rip. Nice, nice. Doing his best. Okay. Yeah, Troll Knight's sword. If you're planning to do a Moonlight Greatsword run, the Troll Knight's sword is a good substitute until you get the Moonlight Greatsword. Luke. Followed, dedicated to the study of magic. Why shut your doors to me? Am I barred from donning the crown of stone? There's a site of grace. We are 2,100 runes, 2,150 runes off of leveling up. So we use all but one. That should be enough to get us there. Three more. We're getting there. Okay, we need to go get the map, which is just down that way. But let's go deal with some sniper crustaceans. That's a big bear. You don't mind if I just steal your sliver of meat, right? So we've got the one Royal Revenant, I think, in the woods here. all of these bell-ringing pricks. There is a site of grace. There are so many scattered around here, it's hard to remember if you found them all. So, Royal Revenants are some of the worst enemies in this game. Truly, they're so fast, so annoying. And if you're somehow able to get off heals with magic in combat, heal spells will hurt the Royal Revenants. I don't know how much though. So I figure if we're on a horse, it has definitely been that kind of day though. Ugh. Oh, so you do still have to stop to cast heal on a horse. That's a little lame. Well, let's see. I mean, that's a lot of damage. Oh, come on. Holy cow. Holy cow. That's a lot of damage. Kind of pop up the side and switch those in. That's always what you do. Okay, good to know that it is a significant amount of damage. I thought it would just be healing you for as much as the heal did for you. Or sorry, damaging as much as the heal does for you, and maybe it does, frankly. If we only have 600 health and this heals us about a third, maybe it is equivalent, but even then, that's... It seemed like it dealt significantly more to the big guy. Which is pretty cool. Hey man, we got it the first time. Okay. I don't remember where that portal goes to. We're not going to go to it yet. We have people to meet.
Hello. 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 It's rather chilly here, isn't my mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps that thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it, only he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another. Oh, thank you dearly. Well, the thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way, please.
There was a delightful comic that someone made. Spoiler alert, young lady there is a serpent person. She just has a illusion that she uses to seem as a human. That showed her catching a rat, and she goes to eat it with her hands, and then sees other people looking at her aghast, and then instead of eating with her hands, she grabs a fork and knife and starts cutting it up. It's very cute. It's very cute. Can truly never find the abandoned shack. We're gonna head up and get the map because that'll hopefully help a little bit. Yep, sniper lobster. This place is also a mess. Trying to get everything in. Okay. I think this is the abandoned shack. Let's try to take a long view around those lobsters.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate? Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither. All right. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. What is it now? Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn? Freshly cooked it is. All right then. It's yours. If you can meet me price, I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes. Oh. So you met the girl, did you? All right, well, sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't all right, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon. You're tarnished too, ain't you? Can you see it then? The guidance of grace, I mean. I can't see it at all no more. Makes no bloody sense anyway. Why some no-name shithead like me should get called to the lands between. Cruel bloody joke, you ask me. Maybe something went tits-o with it. Maybe it's been broke for a good long time. The tree, I'm saying. Never met someone with a taste for prawn I couldn't trust. We'd make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
Be seeing you too, my guy. Now, let's go give the necklace back to Raya. If you jump in the window too close to her, the fall will trigger her NPC defense
The
mode.
thug should be resting at ease. Oh yes. That is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this. Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary Tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions. Oh, and one more thing, only for you. This land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand Lift of Dectus, beyond the high road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage. Instead, you must seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. A champion through and through. I do hope that we can meet again. Seek at the base.
Okay.
I have faith.
There is a set of medallions you can get that will let you take the lift up directly. We have one half already, and then the other one I think you get in Caelid. Okay. So we have the choice to go through the Albanaric town or to go to the Albanaric village, more down here, and get the map piece. If we go up here, then we can also go get the Glintstone key and be prepared for Raya Lucaria next week. So I think we're going to go do that. We've got about an hour left. And I'll be frank, I'm hungry, so I would prefer not to go longer than normal. So this, I honestly don't know what all is in this section, because it's such a mess, and fighting all of these guys is just annoying. So I don't usually bother fighting all of them. We are here for Dialos.
Liurnia. Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow Tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Liurnia, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Poor Dialos.
They laid hands upon the tale of House... I, Dialos.
He's a pretty cool NPC. Okay. I don't think we need to tell him the location. I think he figures it out. Yeah, that's why these guys are annoying. Maybe next Site of Grace was fine. We'll go back and see if we can upgrade the weapon that we're using, because I think I can use it. That candlestick weapon is kind of fun. I've gotten it a couple of times. Oh no. Oh, crap. In that chest, I think. There's a chest somewhere in this village that has a rhyme axe +4, I think. And that's also a good intelligence weapon for people doing an intelligence strength build. Holy damage, holy faith, whatever. Faith has both holy damage, lightning damage, and fire damage to supplement, because there are so many things in this game that resist holy. It makes it so that faith isn't just completely useless against everything in the end game. Intelligence has a couple of gravity spells that are really, really good. Either Vati or Iron Pineapple did a video about how to become extremely strong early on in the game, and it's getting the meteor staff that has fixed scaling. It doesn't get stronger as you level it up. It starts out at S rank and it stays at S rank. And it's predominantly good for gravity spells. And that is a gravity sorcery you can get that is very low in requirements for intelligence. And it deals physical damage instead of intelligence, or instead of magic damage. And so it beats a lot of the resistances of things against magic. We did this first try earlier. There we go. It's a cookbook. Definitely take a golden seed. Another finger reader chrome. Mostly the finger reader chromes just point you in the direction of your next objective very obtusely, maybe. So they're far from crucial. I hear ya, Skellies. Oh, guess not. This looks like the chest. Nope, stone sword key. I'm pretty sure there's a rhyme axe somewhere around here. As you can tell, I don't really care about killing things in this area. There are simply too many things in this area to kill. Hey now. There are also a ton of these gazebos that make it very difficult to know whether you've gone to them all or not. So, dragon should be just over here. Note the autosave there. It is 2 in combat, 2. Maybe the dragon's right up here then. 2 in combat to let me open my map. Is this the chest? Ice ring. Okay, anyway, it's not upgraded at all, but that's fine. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Until you get to the mountaintops of the giants, there's not much that resists frost. And so frostbite is just a good plus to whatever you're already doing usually. Not fall to our deaths as we're foolishly trying to platform in a game not meant to be platformed in. Yeah, we only have 4,000 runes, so we might as well go at least attempt to kill the dragon. I wish there was a site of grace rather than just a stake of America right here. I think there's one up the hill, so maybe we'll go get that. Investigate upgrading our weapon and then come back. Or right there. We need to go up that Erd tree as well. Okay, we're probably gonna get jumped by Ensha here. No, cool.
Ah, you again, is it? The recusants sent a lackey. Can you believe they invited me to join them? Now, after what they did, I can scarcely believe it myself. Did they think me a fool?
You are kind of a fool.
You might be surprised to learn I took them up on the offer. Then I only had to ask. The location of the recusant hideout. It's on Mount Gelmir. Found off the old road that leads west from the town of Windmills. That's where they hide. Just you wait, wretched recusants. You'll rue the day you insulted my name by laying hands on Liurnia. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood, after all.
Poor bloke.
Well, I took you for dinner, no matter. Lay out your own.
Okay, that's a good number of upgrades. I don't think we have anything we want to sell.
Greetings, are you here for...
And I need more cash. Speaking of D, we can go deposit the one death root we have. I don't think Garank is going to try to kill us yet. It's like 3 or 4 death root, or 4 or 5. We're at 3.
Feed me.
Yeah. Okay. Boy, I love getting caught in the geometry. It's the most annoying breath attack that dragons do. In my humble opinion, at least. this the one that disappears? Because there's the one that vanishes and then shows up again later. It might be the one over at Randy's Rise, though, that disappears. Is her name. Yeah. We didn't die though. That's the icing on the cake. I prefer when he does the head attack, so it's easier to get a head counter attack in. Uh-oh. First try. Something going right today. Right. I think there's a site of grace just right around here. There's definitely one of the 3 cathedrals. Yeah, the Sand Harpies. Ooh, do we want to go up there? The map fragment's further down, right? I remember a bunch of spectral troll knights that are a real pain. There's a site of grace, okay. I want to go get that scarab before I forget about it. And then let's go back further south. And also level up at least once. Okay, 50 minutes. Let's go get that scarab, and then let's head down, get the map, and clear out some of the south Liurnia of the Lakes things, and then we'll have north Liurnia to do after we beat Raya Lucaria, whatever. Yeah, that's disappointing. Just shoot it with a bow next time. Should have done that first. Yeah, I don't know if that was worth it. Anyway. Yep. I believe he drops his weapon, which is a pretty good base strength weapon. He also drops the Shibiri Grape that Lanya needs, or he drops the upgraded one, I don't remember which. But that is her father, or at least the woman whose body Hayata lives in. No, just a plain Shibiri Grape. We definitely are open to a catacomb. I think we might open the catacomb and go in later. Because getting the map is going to be my top priority. And I kind of want to go say hi to Nepheli Lu again. I think the map is further south. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Yeah, the map's up there. So let's go get that. Going up the four belfries is not something I'm interested in right now. Yeah, definitely wanted to face gold jellyfish. Definitely not worth it, I don't think. We're just rushing through. We'll take care of more of these things when we come back. We mostly want the map. And I think there's another site of grace at the foot of the Carrion Manor. Yeah, because we really do want to level up more. More than my cavalier ignoring of enemies has been accomplishing today. Yeah, but there's... I think this is a memory tower. And we're going to need more spell slots. So we're going to get the memory stone in here, too, while we're at it. Assuming one of these you need the erudition emote and the twin glintstone hat thing. Oh, I think these guys just keep chasing you until... But one of the wise beasts was on the side of a cliff. You're staring at one, yeah, that's... Cry dog. That's probably what many of those messages say, or behold dog. Testu. Yeah. Okay. So back down. Left. This looks like the erudition one. Yes. Okay. There is an Erdtree avatar here. I don't think this is the one that drops. It's, well, maybe. I think the one in Lanedell drops the staff, and this one might drop the stick. Close enough. Welcome back, Asylum Demon. Expecting that, believe it or not. can get off a bunch of heavy attacks. They do stagger fairly easily. You don't have to get on torch to dodge that, I just prefer to. Ooh, I really thought we lost it there. We may still have. Okay. I really thought we were cooked. Ooh. No, just tears. Okay. That's fine. One day my massive holy bonking stick will come. That's all for us then. Yeah. Let's go say hi to Nefeli Lu. Good old classic Miyazaki, Poison Swamp. Hi, Nefeli. Sorry you had to commit an atrocity.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare. Made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. But this time, and though the justice to the...
Yeah. Hey everyone, let's take turns. At least until I find a site of grace, let's take some turns. I should be able to activate it, even if I'm in combat. I can't rest, but I should be able to trigger it. And if they don't follow me, then I can rest as well. One more, just one more. This village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. I think Albus is just over here, though, because he doesn't hide very well. I think he's a pot in the middle of barrels or something. We do need to go across that bridge at some point. Oh, freaking perfumers. They also are in the ranking of worst enemies in the game. It's cool that they made perfume bottle weapons in the DLC, but like just rough. And I'd only toyed with them briefly because my build wasn't suited for them, but I don't remember them being very strong. Strong when we use them. Obviously, they're very strong when they're used against. Okay, so we're getting wrecked when we actually try to get close, so why don't we just... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Throw fire at you. Fair. Cool. Yes. A brightly glowing pot in the middle of nowhere.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus and Albinoric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them, I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemonger's hands. And if you should meet the young Albinoric Latena, then please give it to her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A chosen land awaits us, Albinorics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latena, it is needed. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorics.
Rip. Ivory sickle. Okay. So you go across this bridge to fight the Omen Killer guy. And then that bridge has something. Let's go fight the Omen. Or attempt to. We're probably going to get wrecked, but... There are some wolves around that make this a good flashback to the Capra Demon fight in Dark Souls 1. I don't think this is close enough, because we always throw it forward rather than up. Good. Okay. Rip. It's okay, we stagger. And we just completely dodged that by jumping. 10 out of 10. I don't know that there's much else here. So then we'll go across that wooden bridge. Extra sword. Not bad. Okay. I think this is the gist of the underneath the bridge, or whatever, underneath the plateau. So let's go to Lieutenant's Cave, and we'll clear that out. And if we have any extra time, we'll go back into that catacomb that we opened but didn't enter. There are some Crystallians around here, but we don't care. I think we're just shy of a level at this point. Yep. So hopefully we can kill some schmucks along the way. Don't want to mess with crap though. Fire people. Oh, let's not get trapped in there. Blossom is not the loot I was hoping for, but I think the camp here has a prayer book of some kind. The big guy scares me more than the little guys. So glad that those guys didn't join the fight until way too late. Fire spur me. The Firemonk's prayer book. Okay. Up there is the Everjails. I don't think it's the one that has the big fireball spell. I think that's the one that we ignored, but I could be wrong. If there's any justice in this world, there will be a fake America there. We'll ignore the Vulgar Militia again. And throw their smoke bombs all they want. And there's a Spirit Spring down there. Aw, fam, you shouldn't. Yeah, there's the stake. No, this is the Deep of Fire. Okay. I don't know how likely it is that we'll use that spell, because it's, I mean, lethal if it hits, but it takes a long time. But it'll be good to have for sure. The best part about Everjail fighting is your runes are safe. I think they'd take away a flask of Crimson Tears when they lock the person up. Yep, okay. So let's play it safe and avoid the massive bomb. Not a single posture break, though. Still, good stuff. Okay. Spirit Spring is over here. Okay. Latena's Cave is somewhere along this cliff. We should be fine as long as we keep going. I think there's a torch walking guy that leads you to it. Fortunately, we didn't need that. So let's get that last point of faith. And lightning strike. We could also use the Crucible spell, so I think we'll actually use that over Poison Cloud. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but it's still pretty cool, and apparently useless. Oh, we are out. Nope, panicked. Who panicked? You can see the aspect crucible is cool. Okay. It's a good amount of direct damage. Just have to get close. You're gonna come down from up there? You are? Okay. And so that hits, it's a good amount of damage. We also haven't upgraded our seal very much. I've been hoping to get one with better either lightning or fire scaling, rather than just the base one that I've been using. There we go. Yeah, let's heal that. Okay, there are a lot of little guys in here somewhere. That one much better. Being able to see helps quite a bit. Nice. Actually helpful messages on the ground. What is this? These frickin' pieces of work. Let's just heal. think it's a Royal Revenant that's down here. So let's be ready to heal. No, it's another Bloodhound Knight. Should be able to do this. Nope, guess not. But we can ignore the fight with the demi-human chief guy. I guess there is a little shortcut. Everyone had upvoted the not here message, but no one had upvoted the here message. Yeah, snails. I don't think we have to touch these guys. They don't have to grow. Okay, take two. You can stagger a good number of attacks on this guy, but just not the big ones. Or maybe you can stagger less than I thought. Just freaking take the heal. Yeah, we would have died. I keep panic rolling. Just because we're almost out of time, and I don't want to have to go through the dungeon again. So I'm just playing it safe. I don't know why there are so many bloodstains around her. I feel like there's a meme I'm just not familiar with.
Foul tarnished. What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough? Oh. Do you speak true? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I have no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latena. An Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that.
I'm pretty sure
brute,
this is Jennifer English,
forgive me.
who is famous as Shadowheart and Mael and Baldur's Gate 3 and Claire Obscure, respectively. I'm pretty sure this is her.
I must go back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf, Lobo.
My wolf,
Will you show me the way? To the land of Miquella's Halig tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half. Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erdtree, in Castle Sol, on the mountaintops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold. Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo.
Latena is also a very good
when needed, and I will fight at your side.
Okay. That's gonna pretty much do it for us today. We're gonna enter Raya Lucaria at the very least, and be ready. That will be what we tackle next week. Raya Lucaria, and then clearing up the rest of Liurnia. I'm gonna have to look, because I thought you could get just Lightning Bolt much earlier than this. So I fear I may have missed it. We do have a couple of prayer books to give to Corwin, whatever his name is. So maybe we'll just hop back to the... Here we are. Here's Ensha. You're right. 114 runes. What a treasure.
Ah, well then. That is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the Erdtree. Very well. I'll take it off your...
Thank you.
That is a work of heresy.
Oh boy, more heresy.
Its incantations bear... Very well.
Okay. Surge of Flame is okay. Here we are, Dragon Cult. Honed Bolt is pretty okay. That's worth using a couple of rune items to buy. It deals less damage, but it's honed. It doesn't miss.
May the golden...
So let's replace this with Lightning Spear. And I want to mess around with the aspect of the Crucible more. Not bad. Okay, cool. Teleport back to Raya Lucaria, and we'll wrap up. Thank you for watching, as always. If you enjoyed, feel free to like the video, feel free to subscribe. It's all up to you, though. Tomorrow we'll be finishing Cocoon. I have a lot going on tomorrow during the day, and so I don't think I'll be playing something else afterwards. I'll be shocked if the last 1/4 of Cocoon takes more than an hour. So we'll probably do a short stream tomorrow. Not sure what we're going to do on Monday yet. But next Thursday, more Elden Ring, and then the following Friday, I'll be streaming Alabaster Dawn, which is the recent game from Radical Fish, the people who made Crosscode, which I was obsessed with all of last week and finally finished yesterday. So, looking forward to that. I think that's everything. So, again, thank you for watching. Have a good week. You know, stay safe. It's so stupidly hot. Just be cautious. Just take precautions. And until we meet again, bye-bye.